Township detected. Attack. Turn-on. Now. Back.
Phone. Alright, there we go. How about now? Well, even then, display activity. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, yeah, my mic was muted the whole time. Alright, we're good. Alright, what's a goodie? It's been a minute. Back streaming. No fancy outro needed. Or intro, rather. You get the idea. Yeah, dude. It's been a little second. About a month or so since I last streamed some Warframe, or really anything for that. Oh, excuse me, anything for that matter. Yep. And it's been pretty chill, I must say, for the most part. I don't know, I'm looking for the POV to zoom out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, I mean, no fancy recap of sorts really needed. I mean, you know, nothing crazy has really transpired, to say the least. Oh, okay, it's the other way. That's how you make it farther out. Okay, yeah, nothing crazy really has transpired. I mean, I know we've got like Sparking Zero and stuff out. I know COD comes out in about a week or so, and that's pretty cool. You know, Sparking Zero, I've been seeing a lot of gameplay for that. I heard that's been going Going hard in the paint. What is this? Holy crap. Okay. Oh, that's the Warframe 1999 demo. Okay, that's pretty cool. Ah, I see. Look at that. But either way, you know, for the most part, that's pretty much it. I would say, yeah, for the most part, I've just been kind of chilling. I know Barrow is actually here. And then, for the most part, yeah, I mean, it's been pretty chill, I'd say. I've yet to try Sparking Zero, but I've seen some pretty cool gameplay for it, so that's been pretty nifty. It's not like I've been binging videos or anything, but you know, catching a few sneak peeks and glimpses here and there. It's been pretty cool. Yeah. Oh yeah. I just figured I was like, first I was laying down, and I was like, I'm just gonna get some sleep, but then I couldn't sleep. And I was like, well, might as well stream. Let's get it. So here I am.
My latest safari in the void has
see.
yielded spectacular finds.
So we've got,
unique
we've got
items for
Smite
the tenor of
Corpus.
the
Okay.
station.
Actually, do I have that one? Where's the infested one? Not a big deal. This one is, oh wow, it's like a void mod. Peculiar audience. Interesting. Okay. We've got the Katir Firma. Yeah. Quite the something. Yeah, but for the most part, that's pretty much it. So, I mean, you know, got the Corpus mod. That's pretty cool. And that's actually a pretty cool design on that mod right there.
Next
For the
time
most
I'll have
part,
something you'll want.
you know,
I'm sure of it.
those Corpus, or rather those Bane mods, actually do fairly well because they're almost like 2-time multipliers. It's pretty good. I just have to see what tends to be some extra stuff that I have to sell. I've got like 3 Rhino blueprints, but I'm not selling those. I've got the Anchor's Prime blades, not selling those. The Kana Prime blades. Like, most of this stuff is probably vaulted, funnily enough, but like Atlas is definitely vaulted, Banshee is definitely vaulted, Corvus is definitely vaulted, Equinox is definitely vaulted, Gauss isn't vaulted, but no dupes. Hydroid is definitely vaulted, although I do have 3 of the Neuro Optics, he's still vaulted, so I'm not going to sell that stuff. Limbo's vaulted, Mag is vaulted, Mesa's vaulted, Nidus is vaulted, Neja's vaulted, Nova's vaulted. Yeah, actually, Protea is not vaulted. Phantasma Prime I actually already have. I don't think that's vaulted, but I will sell one of the blueprints. Pyrana Prime, I have it built. Don't think it's vaulted. Cybers Prime's definitely vaulted. Tenor Prime's definitely vaulted, but I have like 3 of those stocks, so I'll sell one. I could sell a Cybers Prime stock, that's okay. Volt's definitely vaulted, Vectus is definitely vaulted. Wukong is vaulted as well, but I have a few extras. Fang Prime. Those are always available, so I'll sell those. And then we've got the Paris Prime, same thing, always available. Yeah, this will be enough ducats for now. So basically, we're gonna pick up that
I can
Prime
see
mod.
you're no stranger
It's
to
a
the
melee
finer
mod,
things.
so that's pretty cool. And then, as pretty much it
Pleasure
from
doing
Darrow.
business
I mean,
with you,
other than the
Tenno.
Affirma,
Perhaps you'll come
he's
to
got
one
the
of my
Viper
next
Wraith as
parties?
well. I mean, you know, it's mastery. So, yeah. He does have the Prisma Oma. I'm looking here. Actually, that might not be a bad pick because I have a Oma Riven and that thing has like base 30% crit chance with a 2.2 multiplier. It's low-key a hybrid weapon, but yeah, I just noticed that actually. But I mean, that's pretty much it. Other than that, though, I mean, I could sell. Let's see, 20, 25 pieces would be enough to get the Omo. All my prime stuff is spread though, so either way, it's not a big deal. Whether I do or I don't get the Prisma Omo right now, it'll be okay. Can I buy Ducats? Nah, but I can buy prime junk. I can buy prime junk. Yep. Well, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, but pretty much last time I was playing Warframe, I had gotten like hyper fixated on basically farming Void Cascade. That was a little interesting mini arc of sorts, as I'd call it, simply because I just got so into it, and pretty much I went from like kind of struggling with it to just building out like a pretty decent build, you know, to contend, which basically consisted of either me bringing Octavia or Revenant, and usually bringing Revenant for group runs, and then Octavia. I mean, Octavia's really good too, though. Yeah, so that was pretty much it. But I just got really into it. And yeah, but the main reason for that simply was because in terms of efficiently farming arcanes, like Void Cascade
Nobody can learn
was one of the most efficient farms that I came across. Just from a, a rate of farming perspective, but it was also between that and then this random survival mission that I found. It was on Neptune, and that one I'd say might still be better in terms of solo farming, simply because, if you've got the right build, you can just go in there and like destroy acolytes and then, just kind of solo it into perpetuity if you're like really locked in. But other than that, I'd probably say Void Cascade, would be the most efficient for farming arcanes. So let's see, this Kuva Grenier. I'll just bring. I could keep the Vinka. Yeah, because corrosive. Unless I build for viral.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please
That
return
would be
covered in blood.
old.
Safe and sound.
Yeah, but yeah, that was basically what I came across. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna. That's pretty much what my focus went toward, and it was cool. It was cool. I think overall, in terms of, I mean, there's plenty of stuff to do once you get like to the higher master ranks in Warframe. I mean, there's still plenty of open world stuff. There's Prophet Taker. There's the Warframes that I haven't gotten yet. You know what I mean? They just released a new one. Being Kome. She's kind of like a ninja. So like, that's a thing. Pretty cool. But other than that, there's still probably definitely some primes for me to acquire for sure. And then I'd say, primes, and could still pick up Cuervo, because I already picked up Corvette. I picked up Centrine. Yeah. So Cuervo, I've heard good things about. And then, yeah, you know, you get the idea. Nothing crazy. But that's pretty much it. So, either way, yo, we're just gonna do the darn thing, which is basically...
The enemy has triggered the release of a possessed exolyzer.
Farming this
Purge
stuff.
it before it pumps out even more void contamination.
Gotta make sure
This cascade is growing out of control.
It's been a little bit, but not too long. Yeah, so void cascade, basically you just hop in. I'm not sure if I've done this on stream, but basically just hop in. You've got these thoraxes, are gonna be kind of geeked out. I've got this thing called the Quelor, and that just destroys them. Basically, for the most part, Moderai is gonna be your best friend in here, so you bring Moderai. I didn't even use voice strike. Oh, yeah, so I used voice strike that go around, but it hit for like 1.4 mil, so like, I was watching some random YouTube video where the dude was literally running the Quelor, and like, apparently this guy was like, he got like one of the fastest like runs for Void Cascade like ever. And I was like, oh okay, so that's really what inspired me to use the Quelor. And when I stumbled across this weapon, it was like 1400, literally 1400 base IPS. Like, oh, well that makes sense. So I just built for it, and like I bought it with platinum, because it usually just drops from Railjack. So you can either farm Railjack, basically like, I forget what the name of the missions are, but you can either farm Railjack and get it as a drop, or you can buy it. So I bought it, and that's pretty nifty. So, but before that, the weapons that I came across that I found to be the most efficient were like the Dread, which was kind of funny because I was like, that thing is still slapping to this day. And then, granted I have a rhythm for it in like 5 forma, but you get the idea. And then the Fullman, which isn't the Prime version, but I can only imagine what the Prime version is capable of, because I'm still using the base one. No, the base one I have with like 5 forma in it, like either 3 or like between 3 or 5, but it's still pretty good. And then I think the other weapon I was using primary wise, I brought the Vectis in my earlier run. Only thing about the Vectis is like actually trying to lock in, you know what I mean? Ironically, but because you get the bonus when you use the scope, but if you don't have the scope active, then it's just still hits, but not as hard consistently as like the Dread or like the Quelor, without having to aim like, you know, a COD player or something. So there's that. But if you do lock in with the hits, the Vectis wouldn't be a bad option. Same thing with the Rubico. But those are pretty much like the primaries. I find to be the most efficient. Secondaries, pretty much just use Bona. The Grimoire I found to be pretty decent. Wouldn't be my first choice, knowing what I know now, but still a good one, you know. Yeah, jazz like that. And then I pretty much just like kind of just kept that gravy train going for the most part. Here we are. And yeah, so yeah, when I originally started this, I was originally in from Chroma. It was like, I was in Chroma. It wasn't terrible, you know, but once you start scaling a little bit higher, you need a little bit more versatility, where Chroma, he's good. He's just kind of like, I mean, he's good, man. There's really nothing else to it. But definitely I think Revenant with Mesmer skin consistently just is blocking damage as long as you're paying attention, and Octavia just hits like a truck, irregardless of the content. Little bit of the glass cannon, but the cool part about this game mode is that you don't necessarily need to burn that aggressively. So, yeah.
Exilizer spent.
That's pretty much it, honestly. Alright. Well, excluding the Exilizers, rather.
Cascade is approaching critical levels. Your time is running out.
Any of y'all see the feeds light up? It's kids.
Turn my game audio tab. There we go.
Cascade receding.
Yeah, but you don't necessarily have to like have like a crazy build for Void Cascade. I just recommend bringing something that is soluble, you know, something that you can burn Thraxes with, and you're not going to be struggling too much. Some survivability, some DPS, and a good amp. That's good amp. Now granted, the majority of these first runs, even now, like I was pretty much running this without the actual, you know, without any fancy Fortuna amps or anything. Like the earlier runs, I was just running the Turbo, and then I switched to my OG amp, not like the Moat amp, like no, that'd be built for Eidolon stuff. And that one I found to be highly efficient.
Exilizer spent.
Which is still the one that I'm using currently without an arcane adapter. So there's just one mod. Not crazy.
Spent Exilizer has been retired. Enemy bounty secured.
But if you get this going in a group, you're just gonna, you're gonna get a decent amount of arcanes. You know what I mean? The main thing though, of course, like, so you might be wondering, well, like, Trez, like, what's the whole deal with the arcane thing? Like, why are you just focused on farming arcanes? So, other than the fact that they're arcanes, right? It's like, you know, for the most part, it's a good way of making platinum. And then two, you do get the Phosphor. So when you get arcanes, you can actually take them to, I forget. There's the, where's that place? It's in Deimos. It's the Sanctum Atomica, or Anatomica, or something like that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. You go to that place, and then you can basically take those arcanes that you acquire, and once you use those arcanes, you can actually exchange them for Phosphor, and in turn, that will allow you to basically roll for other arcanes, but you can choose which arcane batch you're rolling for. So it could be like the Eidolon arcanes, you know, so you roll specifically out of that batch. or, you know, maybe like the Fortuna Arcanes, you know, jazz like that, or even Steel Path. So it allows you to really focus on which ones you want to farm for.
Contamination levels going in the wrong direction.
And then, of course, you know, let's say you have duplicates, which if you run this for long enough, you're going to start getting dupes, which is even better, because then you can just kill all of those for Vosper. And that's basically it, you know. So, yeah, that's pretty much the name of the game.
Exolizer spent.
Basically just resell. Farm and resell. Farm and resell. Now, of course, my strategy is mostly then just focused on farming the first set, so I'm just focused on getting them at least to like rank 3 or 4. Excuse me, before I start exchanging the duplicates with Osprey. Yeah.
Just lost an Exolizer to possession. Get it back.
Yep, but that's pretty much it. So people like, they'll level cap this.
We're down an
and they'll get
Exolizer.
this like
Working on
100
backups.
plus Exolizers.
See what
It's
you make
not
of this.
necessarily required.
Cascade intensifying.
It's not
Any nearby
required at all,
attackers will
actually.
degrade the Exolizer's performance. Clear them out to get the system working full steam.
Like, you'll get arcanes all the way through regardless. You don't necessarily need to level cap to do so. You could literally go in here for like 4 rounds, get like 2 arcanes, call it a day, and then restart. But it also kind of eats up more time, so it's like, it is kind of more efficient to just get a solid group, come in here, grind it, stay here for a second, come back to it. They dropped
Exolizer spent.
the specific ones for this bundle.
Cascade intensifying.
So a person actually has to burn them in order to get the arcanes from here. That's pretty much it.
Exolizer has been retired. Contamination spreading. We're down an Exalizer, working on backups. This discovery might interest you.
Maybe not. Oh well. It might have been the void gel. Who knows? Because I saw some blue drop, and like usually they'll have the same kind of like blue energy. It's like a light sky blue. But
Exalizer spent. This cascade is growing out of control.
Having a group.
We're down an Exalizer.
It's definitely possible for sure. It can definitely be kind of hectic, but it's not bad. I've tried it on solo. It's not impossible.
Spent Exalizer has been retired.
One time.
Spent Exalizer has been retired. Our enemy's folly is your game. Contamination levels going in the wrong direction. Exalizer spent.
Yeah, that's why I say your phone out. Oh, okay, yeah, that was the void gel. Last one. That's all good. But yeah, that's why I said the Euphona too. I don't see many people talking about the Euphona for this game mode, but I found the Euphona to be pretty good. Yeah, that's close. I've seen somebody bring the Prisma Angstrom. I thought about that too, but I'm sure that one's probably pretty good because the crit chance on it is like, it's not terrible, and it has some status for magnetic procs. But for the most part, I'd say crit chance, and high IPS are like your best friends in this game mode.
We're down an Exalizer, working on backups. This cascade is growing out of control.
It's only 2 of us. Yeah, we don't have to do a crazy run. I'll just go ahead and just go to extraction. See how many arcanes we got this session. It's about 27 exalyzers, 7 rounds.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
Yeah, you also get decent focus. I mean, that was like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we got 5 arcanes that run. Yeah, about 5. It was 20 minutes. So, you know, not bad. For all intents and purposes. Yeah. It's not bad. You know, so I would say if you are trying to farm arcanes, that's probably one of the best ways to do it. And then if not that, like with a group, particularly, like I say, there's this survival on Neptune that I found to be pretty good for solos. Because of the fact that you can just go in there and infinitely run it on solo. It's just efficient. Even though you might not get a crazy amount of arcanes like at once, just the ease of it being able to efficiently run it can be pretty nice. So that one is maxed. And so those 2 are maxed. Those are steel path ones. So all 3 of those are max. So now any of those that I get from now on, I can pretty much just immediately toss for boss for it, which is what I was going for. So all of those are maxed. And then I'd say secondary dexterity. It's 1 more rank for being maxed. Secondary merciless. It's already maxed. Now you could say, well, Tyler, why don't you just focus on maxing out that one and then sell that one? And it's like, that is true too. That is actually an option. It's not a bad idea. I just kind of thought about that as I said it, but you know, there's options. Excuse me there. So that one only need 2 more for it to be max ranked. That one I need 5 more. Yeah. And then the molt mods. Pretty much all the molt mods are ranked through right now. Yeah. So those you can actually acquire for standing here in the Necrolith, or the Chrysalith rather. No, Necrolith is the other one, I think. But yeah. And then, yeah. So that's one way. That's not the only way to make platinum, but that's definitely one way. You know, you've got that, you've got ribbons, you know, there's plenty of ways to make platinum in this game, dude. It's just, it really is just more so about locking in type vibe. Plenty of ways to make platinum now. Okay.
When in
Just another
Cetus, do
Colossus,
not
really?
drink the kombucha. You are incapable of producing the hydraulic effort required to unstick your tongue from the roof of your mouth the following morning.
I have a Colossus ribbon on myself. I think I either rolled that one or I bought it. I think I might have rolled this one though. But I use this one though. Like it's just melee damage, electricity, but it's still pretty good. That's why I use it. Cause I remember seeing the stats on the Colossus. That was the main thing that drew me to that weapon. I was like, yep. Oh god. Somebody wants to buy one of those rank 1 or rank 0. Wanna buy failed ribbon mod rifle. Failed. Oh. Got a ribbon cipher. Okay. I guess I can open up the sidearm, or, well, that one's pretty easy to open in terms of the challenge for it, and it's a melee. I guess I'll open up the pistol one. It's not a big deal. I've got a... Oh. It just said on veil, that's what I was like, do I have a...
All mods accounted for, operator. I have not taken any.
Nah, it's not a big deal. Thank you. I think we can actually... We might be able to go and get a veiled... How many ribbon slivers we have. Yeah. Let's check it out. Nope, no chat. Doesn't reset yet. Either way. Well, pretty much, I mean, these days, I mean, like I say, there's plenty of, I mean, there's a few Warframes that I'm missing. I think right now, currently, that would be... So, Dagoth. Still have Baruch to acquire Gauss, Garuda, Haro Prime, Kurira, Kyome, like the Warframe. Absolutely not. Hilshrin, Jade, Nidus, Protea Prime, Sabagoth Prime, Wisp Prime, Varuna. Varuna's fairly easy to get. I can get the parts from the chrysalid. Yeah, no, we're good, bro. And then, yeah. Talking about Warframes, dog. Like, for real. And then... Either way. So pretty much yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, the rest of the stuff, it's pretty chill stuff, dude. You know, nothing crazy. They do have, like I was saying
Otis
earlier.
has determined the secrets to happiness. A combination of heightened dopamine levels and a terrible memory. You're welcome!
Well, pretty much just, you know, they've got this Warframe 1999 demo. I did mention that earlier, but I haven't tried it yet. And then, yeah, other than that, that's really, I mean, there's really it. I mean, it's cool, you know, it's nothing crazy. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the main reason I hopped on was because I was just sitting here, and I was like, might as well stream, because it's nothing crazy, but
But I have it on good authority. Help is on the way. Now, just in case some of you ain't doing all this out of the kindness of your hearts.
just looking at some of the auras and stuff, or rather some of the stuff that is available for cred swaps. Okay, it's not too crazy, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Well, either way, I probably won't have this stream to be too long. Just kind of wanted to hop in for a little bit, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Just a little recap. You know, if you're looking to efficiently farm arcanes, I definitely recommend Void Cascade. Is it a tad bit more of in-game? I mean, you could kind of say that. I mean, considering it's Steel Path, and then you've got to progress through and then get to that respective mission and then gain access to that version of it. Yeah, it's a little in-game, but I don't imagine it to be that tedious. Granted, you don't get arcane access until like master rank 12 or something like that. I didn't even know that until like I watched some random video, but I was like, wow, it's either master rank 12 or 14. But once you do get to that point, right, you don't necessarily have to run the Steel Path version to get arcanes to drop efficiently, but that one's available. If not that, you've got Eidolons, there's plenty of different ways to acquire arcanes. So, yeah, that's pretty much just a recap. Thanks for tuning in. I'll probably be streaming more in the future. Like I say, this was just a little check-in of sorts. So, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace and blessings. Take care.